Hi, and hello, and welcome to a new episode of Weebs Talk About. An expert edition this time. Let's just check. Okay, so everything is audible. Okay. Paige, could you please say hi while I figure out why your ghost is not there?
Hello, I am Paige the Mage, and I am a co-host this time. Hello.
Okay, so...
I also have a really bad cough, so yeah, sorry about that beforehand.
Gear.
Yellow.
There it is. Okay, it's working. No scuff at all. You didn't see any scuff. So, today we have something really special happening. Okay, so first of all, this is an expert talk show, and as you can see, there are more than one people. There's a plural of people here on the guest couch. That can only mean two things. Number one, Maho forgot how to count. Or number two, Maho did a special thingy. And thank God it's not number one. But let's not go too far ahead. Let me introduce to you first our new host. The host will switch from now on a little bit. And today is Paige's first day as a co-host. So please, everyone, be nice to Paige. And Paige, please say hi.
Hi.
She will have an eye on you rascals on the, in the chat. And I will read out this quote as soon, Yuzu. And on the couch, we have Gear. Who would please say hi so people know the voice.
Sorry, I would play crickets, but I don't have them here.
And Oreo, or Nero, or whatever it will be in the future. We will figure it out. But so far it's Oreo.
Yes, it's native on Discord.
And so, thank you, Sunny, for the realistic knocking. I hope that means you come in and stay. So the reason why I have this specific assortment of people here for this topic is because today everyone is an expert on the topic because we four are a Vtuber group ourselves. Our group is called Vbites, and we, struggling, but we're existing. And we will share with you guys a little bit about Vtuber groups, a little bit in general, like a pop-up questions, as Paige lovingly called them. And also just our experience as a group. What we maybe can tell you from behind the scenes, behind the curtain, the things we do there. And let's read out the quote of the day. But they're lesbians, so it's fine. Maho, 2025. Great.
I wasn't sure that was that was part of the stuff that I was supposed to read out. So I didn't.
Oh yeah, Yuzu is the master of my quotes. So Yuzu just goes through my Discord server, and every time she sees a couple more quotes got added to it, she just adds those quotes to the list. And then you can
quotes.
just...
I'm getting war flashbacks from quotes. Don't worry about it.
Hi, kid. Okay, so how about we start with the first question that were prepared in collaboration. Again, I told you before, if I ask a question and someone wants to speak first, you can just say, hey, I would like to answer first. If no one speaks up because everyone is a bottom, I will point my finger at someone and they have to speak. That was a joke, by the way. I love you guys.
Are you sure about that?
I thought the joke part was you point fingers at us and makes us speak.
Okay, question number 1. What is a Vtuber group? Who wants to answer?
Here comes the pop quiz.
Study.
Okay, who wants to answer? What is a VTuber group? Ah, okay. You're giving me the silent treatment. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo.
Hold on. Let me answer this because this is funny. Because like, the thing about it is that I formed this group myself, like this specific VTuber group, like VBite. It is hilarious that I am not answering what a VTuber group is. I don't know what I made. I made something. It is something.
That's a good statement. Gear, what do you think is a VTuber group?
Oh, goody, you pick on me. I see. All right.
Don't worry, I will pick on Oreo right after.
Okay, good. Hey, Oreo, you can take this from me. Basically, I was just asked to be here, so I got nothing.
I see. No one did their homework. I see how it is.
I told you, of course not. I told you I didn't study.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Oreo, what do you think is a VTuber group?
Well, a VTuber group, for me, is when one VTuber who may have friends who are also VTubers decide to come together and decide to make content for all of them as a part of one channel. So instead of like shouting out each individual one, they could just be all in the one group.
That is a good answer. I like this.
Okay, I'm gonna give the actual answer. So, VTubers group usually varies from group to group, depending on what their goal is. Like, for example, there are VTuber groups that work that way just so that they can have easy available collab partners, right? That they can easily get to, so they don't have to bother every single time to get new people to collab with. But this VTuber group specifically was made so that we can keep up with the content that we as individuals cannot keep up with. Like, for example, YouTube demands a lot of content, basically. So that's what was the idea behind this VTuber group specifically. But basically, VTubers are stronger together. Apes strong together is like the too long didn't pay attention of the situation.
Great answer, Paige. Proud of you. Gold star for you. Also, I don't know what this ghostly reel of infinities next to you. It should not exist.
It's not me.
I'm
not doing it. I'm not. It's not me. I'm not doing it.
Paige, what are you casting? This is
not me.
if my studio explodes, you have to build me a new one in Sims.
What? I was being summoned here.
You're casting a spell over there. We see it.
I cannot escape the false accusations no matter where I go.
Okay, so my answer for this would also have been, it's a group of VTubers that found a reason to huddle together and do something together. And in most ways it works, and in some ways it doesn't work. That's what we call drama that we have in the VTuber community. Oh, sweet drama. We are not talking about this.
Let's stay away from that.
Yeah. Okay.
Subject.
So.
It's like guys,
I already moved away. It was a joke. It's fine. I don't want to talk about drama. Trust me. I hate drama. Just saying, it exists. It sadly is a true thing to everything. So, question number 2. And again, like, you guys don't need to do homework. Just like answer whatever you think. What is the difference between a VTuber group and an agency? Okay. Oreo.
Do I give the actual answer, or
we will let the guests hear what they think. Oreo.
Okay, a difference between a group and an agency. Obviously, if it's an agency, agencies typically get more. I mean, it depends on what agency you ask, whether it be. I don't want to name any specific names, but it depends on what. It's essentially, their agencies are a little bit more in the public light and are bordering less and less on indie. VTuber status, whereas a VTuber group, I mean, sure, there are groups within agencies, stuff like that, but VTuber groups are typically more in the indie scene of VTubers, from what I understand, or from what I've noticed anyway. So essentially, it's just basically VTuber groups are in indies, and agencies are more in non-indie territory.
And professional territory.
Yes.
Gear, do you want to add something to that?
I mean, for the most part, Oreo's got that covered. I mean, the only thing else I would add is, like, between the difference between the two is one basically has more, I guess you could say, more support, more resources than, say, like the indies would, other than if they have a manager or something, but a lot of them really don't. So a lot of it is just on them.
Yeah. Paige, do you want to add
Okay,
something
so-
before I add
yes.
something?
I mean, I might add what you wanted to add.
Yeah.
But basically, the main point here is that an agency is a company. It is a business in the truest sense of the word. That is to say, when it was formed, they borrowed money, they spoke with investors, blah, 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 all that cool jazz, right? And then they hire VTubers who are employees that are paid to do this, or they give up a good part of a commission where the agency actually is responsible for advertisement, for merch, for everything else, and the VTuber just goes live and does their thing. It is basically they bring the talent and the company brings the money, basically. So it is a business.
Yeah.
In a sense, whereas a VTuber group is just basically a bunch of VTubers who have to gain by being together in a group. There is no formal thing. We can just split up, or we can just change members at the drop of a hat, right? There's nothing contractually holding us back from, like,
Paige.
changing things, or basically we're just independent VTubers who are together now because it's together strong.
Yeah. Paige just said the magical word, contract, because I think that's the biggest difference between them. In an agency, you sign a contract. The contract will vary from agency to agency. You usually, if you're in a VTuber group and you sign a contract, that would be the first time I heard of it. But like, good for you, I guess. Like, I guess like legal ground is always nice to have. But yeah, we are more or less free-spirited kind of people with less money support. Unless one of us suddenly gets rich, there's no like external money support coming in unless we work hard. Okay, so pop quiz time is over. Now it's just like your general opinion. Gear. What is your overall opinion on groups? Like, you're a part of a group now, but like, what do you in generally think of, like, if you see like a new VTuber group pop up somewhere?
I mean, generally, I don't think anything of it, really. It's just like, if you want to be a part of a group, that's great. If not, I mean, you're fine being an independent. That's great too. It's just whatever works for the individual, I guess.
That's nice. Yeah, like, that's a good viewpoint. Like, yeah, Maho cannot speak anymore.
Don't worry, I get that with you. You're good.
People should like definitely make this decision not like based on others' opinions, but their own. Like, as you can see, we have great chemistry over here. That's why they're not held at gunpoint and hostage in this room where there is no door and they cannot escape. They're here willingly because they're my friends. So...
I'm not holding my hands up in hostage in the background as we speak.
I can't hold my hands up. I don't have any arms.
Yeah, I download that first.
See, that proves they're not held hostage here. It's the fact that they don't have any hands to
There you go.
You dragged me out of a wall.
Well, below you is the plush dungeon if you want to crawl through walls again.
You just have to crawl through floors this time.
Yeah. Okay, Oreo, what's your opinion on VTuber groups? Especially now that you're part of one.
For me, it's a nice way to do something a little bit different, because before I've never like been in a group before, and then when I can't remember who gave me the invite, I think it was Paige.
Yeah, it was Paige.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm dumb. Okay, before we move on, I'm dumb. You know this.
Don't worry, we'll share one IQ here.
But I remember when Paige gave me the invite, I was like, this could be fun. So I decided to join it, and it feels way different because when I usually just stream, I just stream. That's pretty much it. But now it's like, okay, now I have to take into consideration making some good clips for the other channel and making content with more people, like as a group effort. And I think that's really fun because I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah, Paige did really cause me to finally sit down once a week and actually make clips. I not too long ago lost most of the people that would do regular clipping for my channel, so I usually had to like only go on like every couple streams where I knew I said something funny and my clippers were not there. But because all of them just, you know, life happens and they don't have time to watch me constantly anymore. So now I just like didn't make clips for quite some times because I was like I never bothered with it anyway. Like the only time I actually made clips was when something big happened, like, you know, Nuxtaku getting a gifted sub for my channel and his name popped up in my stream. Thanks, Sunny, by the way, love you. Stuff like this, like that's when I made like clips. But usually I just like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, after the VOD is gone, I just remembered like, oh shit, there was actually this really funny moment. I should have clipped that. Well, guess it's gone now. So yeah, like this group, it's also my first group. Was I in anyone before? No, not really. Like people were talking. I was like in different friend groups that were dragging me along. But like not really like a group. And yeah, now I'm actually like taking good care of making clips and taking care of my YouTube finally. That doesn't mean I actually upload on YouTube yet. I still haven't managed to sit down and do it. But I'm getting closer to it. I'm streaming on YouTube now. As maybe people on YouTube would see right now. Surprise! We are on
Hello,
YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm not telling you what I called my live notification. But yeah, like I think VTuber groups are a neat thing if the VTubers all go in with like a similar intent. You know, like if they have all like a similar intent of like, oh, we want to grow together, or we want a group where we regularly can play together, or something like this. It can go a bit wrong when people have like different expectations for the group, and because everyone has a different expectation, you know, people tend to clash more with each other because one expecting one thing and the other one is just like, oh, I'm just here for the collab, and the other one is like, yeah, but I thought we wanted to help each other grow, and suddenly you realize you never spoke about it. Not in this group. We spoke about it intensely. We will talk about it later why we have this group. But Paige, you as the founder of this group, what is your opinion on VTuber groups?
I actually sought to join a good part of VTuber groups, generally speaking, because I think that in the current climate of very many VTubers in very stiff competition, it is very hard to make it on your own. So I always look to joining a group, but I have been unsuccessful. Unfortunately, many people didn't see in me what I saw in you guys when I asked you to join, because I chose you specifically out of the friends that I know. I chose people that I got along with, and I also chose people that I have the best belief that they can make it for one reason or another. I do believe in you guys, and I do believe you deserve to be famous VTubers because you have what it takes, right? So that's I made the group revolving that. I believe in you guys, and I think you deserve it.
You are loved. We love you.
And we believe in you.
Yeah. Like,
well, somebody has to.
to be honest, I sat in front of many VTuber applications, and you know why I didn't send them up? Because every time I filled them out, I noticed, oh, I don't have this specific thing, and then I got so nervous and felt like, who would even want me? Like, look at me, I'm a walking disaster. Like, of course, you know, I'm not an idol that can sing, draw, and juggle. With one hand. You know, I cannot do those cool things. I should not join this big group. No one wants me there anyway. So, you know, nerves always got to me before I actually could send up an application. And usually just like, oh, what is, do you have, what was it one time? Do you have, Minecraft? I didn't have Minecraft at the time. Like, oh. And then, like, the next 3 questions were about Minecraft and regular Minecraft streams with the Vtuber Group. And was like, ah, I see. Okay. Or, like, in a less than 1 minute introduction video, like, oh, so I have to sit now down in front of a webcam and then cut together, like, some good clips of me. And no. It's fine. I'm not desperate enough. They don't need me anyway. I wouldn't go through first round. I don't even need to bother. Bye.
Right. If I can make an anecdote here, I hate auditions with a goddamn passion. Like, I know I'm derailing the conversation, but like, it is so pointless to have like an introduction video. Like, just they are VTubers. They already have content. Tune into your streams, and see if they have what it takes. It is not that hard. You can just skim through the VOD, right? Go through the clips if you don't have enough time for this. A lot of VTubers have the clips, right? Don't make me, you know, like put on a show because you're not gonna like whatever comes out. Okay, so it is stupid. I pick people based on I know they can do it because I actually watch their streams.
Oh yeah, I wish big companies like would actually like sit down and watch smaller streamers and be like, hey, you know what? I think this person could do it. God.
This is how normally it should work. This is how it should work. This is how it used to
We're the
work.
talent scouts for VTubers that go through streams and find the gold nuggets. Oh god, I probably would explode if I would have like an talent scout that is not a scumbag, but you know, like an official talent scout from like, you know, like a group or an agency that has like good credits. Not like Ninja Sanji. Yeah, so sorry. We all have a cough today. So
yeah.
Paige actually is dying. Please don't die, Paige.
Clear.
I just recently employed you. You got an upgrade to your title on my Discord server. Please don't die. I need you. Look at me. I'm a walking disaster.
What would you do without your brave leader?
Yeah. The one that is kicking our asses in the right direction.
But you know.
Okay. Yeah, too much work. I know. Well, you know, like if I would be happy if a talent scout would just like pop in my stream and be like, okay, like I saw your stream, I sent you like some, you know, like an email, like or whatever, or like send you like a message with some details. If you're interested, you can reach out. No strings attached for just asking. But you're funny. We could use someone like you in our group. We're still missing, you know, whatever you try to be there. Oh god, that would be the best compliment probably I see from like a talent scout. If they will find a better compliment than this, I think they will lie. Okay. So.
Sorry. Was that question 3 or 4? Because I got confused.
It was. Count. Don't worry, I have count for this. Okay. So now that we like talked a little bit about the general stuff, let's talk about the why we're here as a group. And the question is, what is the best part of joining this group? And Paige, why are you not answering this first?
Why am I not answering this first?
I don't know. Why aren't you?
Yeah, I don't. Tap. I don't hear you speak.
I don't know because I didn't join the group.
Well,
you understand, right? I didn't join the group. You guys joined my group.
Paige, let me give you a really cool concept. Even if you make the group yourself, you're still joining it. You made the group, okay, but like you're still part of the group. You still had the idea to make this. You tapped into it that you believe in us, but like, you know, like what like motivated you to like no, I won't motivate you. Like, what is the best part of it that this group like came to be? Even if you yourself made
the best
it.
The best part for me is actually people agreeing to it.
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
It has been so wild to actually, because I had the idea of this group and I was like really shy about it because I was like, but what if they don't? I mean, why would they join though? Like all I'm saying is, hey, let's post clip together and be a group and do stuff together. And I'm like, would they? I mean, aren't they happy by themselves? You know? And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna. You still have OBS Ninja.
Thank you, Amy. I was wondering what is the loading circle there. I couldn't figure it out. Thank you so much.
It wasn't me.
Magic solved.
Mystery solved. It was not Paige. It was indeed Maho. It was.
Is Paige loading? And I'm like, no, and I'm not loading.
Paige is just cutting out. Paige is not loading.
I'm about to say the only thing loading here is my brain.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? Because I got. I saw the chat.
Okay, you were shy. You thought like we would be good at our own, and then you know you had a bunch of people that actually said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, exactly. I went to Gear and like, hey, what do you think of this idea? And Gear was like, yeah, sure. And I went to Oreo like, hell yeah, if you have me, I'll be happy. And then I went. Maho was last because like Maho was the most scared because I know that Maho's doing a bajillion stuff, right? She's always doing stuff, and I'm like, well, but she's already had so much on her plate. Can I even ask her to post a clip once a week? That is too much. She's already doing so much. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna ask her, alright? She knows her schedule better than me, so I'm just gonna ask her, hey, do you wanna be part of the group? And she's like, yes! And I'm like, okay, that was surprising.
Hey.
And it made me so happy. It made me so happy that you guys actually trust me, that what I'm saying is legit and I'm not wasting everybody's time. Like, the voices in my head are telling me.
Yeah, trust me. I have similar voices. They tell me the same thing. But you know what I'm doing with them? I'm doing the pasta strategy. I take every bullshit that I can get and I throw it against the wall, and then I see which of the bullshittery I came up with sticks. And if people come up with bullshittery for me, why wouldn't I take it? This was prime bait for like Pet Maho. You know how you struggle to grow and you really want to be a big streamer and all, but I have maybe a way that could help you with this. Just post the clip. You can do it. We believe in you. And like, oh, that's a lot more work. I was expecting way more work than that when you like came up to me with the Vtuber Group idea.
I made sure it would not be, because I have a bajillion stuff that I want to do too. And I'm always constantly finding myself new bullshit to get myself into. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it on the download because I know everybody's busy. And I specifically made it so it would be as streamlined and as easy to fit in everyone's schedule as possible. If I could, I would actually get a clipper to do it for us so none of us will have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't know anyone to actually spend that much time on us. for free too. So
Yeah. Like
it is a plus for now.
I know a clipper, but I know that what clips he usually makes. So I cannot like get him to do it. Even though I would be happy if he would do it. Just like from time to time.
Yeah, no, the main issue has to be something that YouTube would not murder us
Yeah.
for, you know.
Yeah,
like-
also we would need multiple clippers because sometimes we have the great shared brain cell idea to all stream at the same time. By accident.
I mean, this is a prime hour, so it's not a coincidence. we stream at the same time.
Clipception, do a V-Byte clip talking about V-Byte clips.
Ooh, candy.
Oh, I love the ooh piece of candy. That was.
Where's the candy?
Maybe we'll talk about that at the end.
Oh yeah.
Maho, concentrate.
Concentrate. Yeah, jingle, jingle, Maho. You can do it. Okay. Okay.
Jingle, jingle, keys. Jingle, jingle.
Yeah.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Okay. Gear. I point my finger at you. You didn't saw it, but I did it.
What finger? Where?
What is the best part of joining this group for you?
Honestly, when Paige asked me, I was like, sure, why not? I honestly had nothing better to do at the time, and I also said, you know what, why not? So I go in for it, and so far it's honestly been good. I get to hang out with some really cool people, my great friends now that I've come to know, which is all of you guys. So honestly, that's probably the only reason.
Oh, that's so cute. You're great. I'm thankful Paige dragged me in because that's why I met you guys like on a more personal level. Like when Paige dragged me in, I was like certain like okay, I need to make sure that they know that I'm very weird and they please have to forgive me for being odd because otherwise they would probably be annoyed with me in like 2 weeks. But they didn't.
No, don't worry. I solved that issue by asking all other oddballs to join.
Yeah.
It was a great bunch.
Yeah. My balls felt right at home. Thank you. Okay. Oreo, what is the best part for you about joining this group?
Honestly, it's just being able to do stuff together and hang out with people that I have looked up to ever since I started streaming and started watching all of y'all individually. I've always looked up to all of you, so just being able to do content together with all of you has been really fun, and that's what I enjoy about it the most.
Aw, that's so cute. I think aside from Gear, who is, you know, a veteran in this field, and I look up to him immensely. I think I'm the one that streamed the longest from all of us, and I have the feeling no one should look up to me. I'm doing that for 4 years, and I'm moved for 5 years almost, and I'm moving nowhere.
Weirdly enough, I think me and Gear think the same. Nobody should look up to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really.
I can't help it. Y'all are cool. Take the compliment.
I take the compliment. Don't worry, I take it. I won't give. I keep it for myself. Don't worry. I just sometimes look at my streams and look at the cool new things I tried out that did nothing, and then I just feel like, huh. You do something wrong. You do something right. You don't have haters. Not at all. So you do something right, but for some reason you do something entirely wrong because you don't have haters, Maho. Something is off here. You don't get the nasty side of the internet.
Good news, no haters. Bad news, no haters.
Yeah. Yeah, look at me. I'm in the perfect shape of being bullied. It's not that I like being bullied, but I'm mentally prepared every day I start streaming. Today's the day that the bullies come in, the people that hate me, that people that want me to know that I should stop and worse things. And then my stream is super wholesome and fun, and I'm just oh, that was a great stream. And then after every couple months, I feel like, wait a second, I'm preparing every day that, you know, today Armageddon will happen. And then the stream is really nice, or really silent, but still really nice. Because I spent time with friends, or I did something, and I'm like, huh. Well, maybe you're not controversial enough, Maho. Maybe something about you is too squishy. People don't even want to try to make you miserable. Maybe I look too miserable from the get-go. Maybe that's my problem. I need to look more happy and fulfilled with life, so people at least get the feeling they could destroy my dreams.
I was actually thinking of taking the controversial angle, but I don't want to do it too much. I'm still thinking of how to do where we're just controversial enough to stir things up, but not to be straight up cancelled, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about pineapple on pizza.
Fine balance.
Let's talk about pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Right. Gear was ready. He was ready to.
Yeah, I would have put on my take there. God, the stream calling me a liar. That's my friends for you guys. You know, they're coming into my stream and call me a liar for not liking to be bullied. Well, I cannot help that, like, some of my friends are just like teasing. By the way, teasing is something different from bullying. We make fun over here, yeah, but like, please don't harass people. Be good. I believe in you guys. You can be good. But yeah, like, for me, the best part was just, like, you know, like, getting dragged along and, like, getting, like, a better, you know, like, better motivation to actually make clips that no one watches, but except they're on VBite. But, like, I made them, and I'm the weird kind of streamer. I really like listening to my own voice again. I just, like, I sit there and watch me do something and say something funny, and I laugh about it again. Like, I just, like, relive this moment. Like, a lot of people told me they're, like, cringe when they have to, like, rewatch their own streams. I'm like, that's not, like, yeah, I'm cringy as fuck, but, like, it's funny, isn't it? Like, I love hearing myself say the same stupid thing again.
The only short I'm proud about is the one stab, because like that it's funny as hell. It's just me just going stab, and that's the entire short.
Oh yeah,
it's just me saying stab. Anyway, what about the next question?
Oh yeah, we can move on. Don't worry. We don't need to sprint through that page. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. It was just we seem to be deviating.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
a tiny bit. The extra talk show is made for this. Like, you know, as long as it's like in the walls of the topic, you know, as long as we don't like jump over fences here, it's fine. Okay, next question. Because we were buttering each other up so much, Oreo, you said the nicest thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. What is a negative or annoying part about joining a Vtuber group?
Okay, so the only negative part I have found is just basically trying to remember when to upload clips, because the schedule when I'm supposed to upload clips could not be simpler, but sometimes with me, I sometimes either forget or I just run out of clips. Like like if I haven't streamed in a while, I end up having to look at my clips, be like, which one's funny? And then I look at like an old clip only to discover that, oh, I can't put it in the short format. It only does the like fully spread non-short format. So I could upload the clip, but it won't be in like the short like layout.
Yeah,
Oreo. That's what I meant.
Oreo, my love, my sweetheart. You know that you can edit clips and you can just like add it afterwards, the vertical format to a pre-existing clip, right? You can do that on Twitch.
I know that, but that's with like older clips that are like from months ago, like roughly a year ago. Because usually when you go on Twitch and it has the share option, you get. How I upload my clips is I download the clip itself and then upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because when
I do that too.
Me too.
Yeah, that's not what I do. But when I go on older clips that are from like a year ago to a few months ago, it just doesn't give me the option to display it in what they call it the portrait mode. Portrait mode is what is basically YouTube Shorts format.
You need to go into you need to press on edit, and then on the thing it'll show you the option. Hey, do you want this in a vertical format?
Yeah, you can.
I can probably show you later on how to do it.
We can walk you through this. So like that's why I said you can like take a clip that is from 2 years ago and still do the vertical thing for this clip.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Okay.
So don't worry, you can use the old clips if you find them really funny.
Okay. I just didn't know that.
That's why we're sitting here. This is like a secret V-Byte meeting in disguise. Guys, that is how you can imagine our meetings usually to go. We talk a little bit about stuff, then we derail, then we talk a little bit about stuff, and then we derail again, and then we conclude. Then we conclude, and then like a couple people leave, and a couple people stay to derail completely.
Yeah. Bring a couple right together till you make fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Paige. What is, in your opinion, like an annoying or a negative part about joining a group or being part of a group?
How incompetent I am.
Nah. We don't do self-depreciation here.
The fact that Oreo didn't reach out to us with a question, you know, like, and generally when you have any to me, like, hey, I have this issue, how do I solve it? Is kind of a fail on my part, because I'm like, there's so many stuff that I should do, that I should make sure that you guys know that you can do, and I don't, because there's so many moving parts to it. But I am learning bit by bit on how to handle this in a good way.
Okay. So
honestly, the whole idea of a group scares me as much as I enjoy doing it, because I am afraid of it not crumbling, you know, like, or me doing something incredibly wrong and it just breaks everything. And I'm like, you know, like, I always had this fear in the back of my head that I'm ruining everything. Everything was going so great, and I just screw it up somehow.
Okay, Paige.
But I usually ignore that naggy part of my brain that says stupid shit like this, and I keep going. So yeah, that's the bad part.
Yeah. Okay.
The good part is I love you guys. The bad part is that, yeah.
Okay, Paige, my love, my sweetheart. I think you heard this sentence before. Okay, I should introduce myself again. Hi, my name is Maho. I'm also some people also call me Glue or Relationship Fixers and the advisor and the mediator and the person that sits between every stool for some reason. Okay, so let me tell you something really important. No matter what, you should treat this group like you should treat a relationship. I know you're ace, but hear me out. Hear me out, okay? The key to a good relationship, no matter romantically or friendship or business or whatever, the key is communication. We all need to agree that if we have troubles, we will reach out, and if someone can help, we will tell them, and if we cannot collectively help, we will just find a YouTube video to explain it to all of us. Also, hi, Blot! I saw you. We saw you. I'm sorry. So, don't beat yourself up.
I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Thank you for replying. So don't beat yourself up over this. Don't think you ruin it or you're doing a bad job because Oreo didn't told us. Oreo just thought this was not a feature at all. So we can all agree, if we have a problem anywhere, we tell the group, and then the group will collectively rub their two brain cells together to find a solution, or find a YouTube tutorial that will explain it to us. Or find a smarter
where's the other
person.
Brain cell? Where's the other brain cell? I only know about one.
Yeah, like, I usually have one in the back pocket for emergency, so I get it out whenever we need the friction of rubbing two brain cells together. So don't worry, you're doing a good job. You're managing to remind us always to upload our clips and make sure we know we should upload them. You're not screaming at us if we forgot. You're just reminding us. You try to make sure we know.
Why would I scream at you?
Yeah, see? That is great. Some people would scream at us because some of us have the tendency to just literally forget or stream on Sundays of all days, and after stream they're too tired to upload the clip and they almost forgot on Monday, but then they see the nice message of Paige the Mage telling us, oh, what's with you? Did you forgot to upload your clip? I cannot see it. Is there a problem? And do you need help? And see, I knew I've almost forgot something. Thank you, nice voice in the back of my head called Paige. You just reminded me I have something to do later. So, don't worry. We are a friend group first and a VTuber group second. We can communicate. No one will bite. This is not a company where you have to, file a report if you want something. You don't have to fill in like a 10 sheet worth of paper.
That would be hella fun. That would be hella fun. Like, are you having an issue? Yeah, send me a
yeah, like
7 business days.
Yeah, reply in 7 business days. And then the reply is, sorry, can't help you. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it's just me saying, no clue.
So, don't bite in a company called VBite. Lame. Don't worry. Our bite.
No, we
is
do
in
actually bite. Yeah.
Yeah, we do actually bite. We the only thing, we're too poor to buy those muzzles that you put in front of the mouth.
Oh my
God. because most of us are sadly not unbite trained, so some of us just will generally bite you.
Oh, I even if I could, I still wouldn't use a muzzle. I will bite you.
Oh yeah.
So is this why y'all put me in a straitjacket, because I'll suck somebody's blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a straight up vampire. It just give him a wide berth. They're basically not be in the same room. Bite.
Too late, I'm already in the walls.
My bite is be actually near me, and there's a chance I accidentally bite you. I'm doing it lovingly. I'm sorry if I do it. I sometimes just do it. And the other thing that is my bite is I bite and claw into this business and hope to stay there. You cannot get rid of me, Twitch. You cannot get rid of me, YouTube. I will stay here. You can bully me as much as you want. I won't go. That's my bite.
Okay, Yander, Maho, chill, Eden, breathing, stay here, hydrate, snack, and stretch at the same time.
Oh my god, self-care package! Okay, so, I will not snack. I will take a spoonful of my cold soup that is standing in front of me.
Holy spoonful?
Thank you, Eden.
And then drink and stretch. Thank you for the self-care package. It's Maho. Hi, Eden. Thanks for screaming at me. I'm very happy to not hear, but hear your voice. I think gear I hadn't heard yet. What is something negative or annoying about joining a VTuber group?
Well, the only thing annoying I can find is me trying to keep up with the schedule, at least, because, like you, I'm also doing way too much on myself as well, because between reactions that I do for my stuff and then also trying to keep up with the shorts for this, I find it a struggle sometimes. I manage still somehow, so
yeah, you're doing
that
great.
Would be my only tizzy with it, but
yeah,
So you're having problems believing that the group.
yeah, that's the only group problem I'm having, is I might not be able to make an upload sometimes, because the problem is I have way too many clips, but the problem is I can't keep up with it.
Oh my god,
Blood is making jokes in the chat.
Yeah, you pulled that out of the depths of every pun possible, and you found this. Thank you. I like this one. Do you know how a robotic VTuber eat? V-bite. Love that.
But I'm cheating.
I love
it.
Oh, hold on. We have that somewhere. Hold on.
Oh my god. There you go.
Let's go. Okay.
Track plays. There you go.
I actually have a different thing I have to complain about. So
More complaints.
You know what really sucks about being in a VTuber group? Time zone management. Finding time where everyone has time to meet up for a meeting, or for finding time in filled schedules of a bunch of people that, apparently love to be overworked workaholics, and find a space where all of them find time to meet up together and do something, be it a meeting or be it to plan a stream together. It is a hassle and a half, and having like a couple of people in different time zones doesn't help with it. But that's not a group problem. That's a time zone world problem.
That's a VTuber problem, and streamer problem, because everyone who has like any kind of collaboration, and I do a lot of I am always up for a collab with a new person every single time. I am actually overloaded with the amount of collabs that I'm always making, but it's always the same thing of trying to make a schedule where everybody fits in, and I'll be like, which time is this? When is this? And whenever somebody comes, hey, what time is this for me? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish there was. I know why there isn't the same time everywhere. I know why. But it's still so stressful every single time, because I have like a special website bookmark just so I can calculate everybody's time zones.
Like the not sponsored, but the Discord timestamp thing is a fucking lifesaver. Like, because
and it works because it failed me once.
Yeah, like especially when the clocks get like an hour less or an hour more, because apparently we still haven't figured out how to get rid of it because it's useless. Everyone agrees that it's not having any usage anymore because it's called daylight saving. It was to save energy, but do you know what's not happening? Energy being saved, because everyone has a fucked up sleep schedule now anyway. So, we could just get rid of it.
I don't know why they don't give up. Because it would be so easy if everyone's clocks wouldn't be moved 1 hour more, 1 hour less every single 6 months. And I'm like, please. And in the US, it's even worse because some states do it, some states don't.
And then we have people like Eden. And then we have people like Eden who lives in New Zealand. And New Zealand is just like, it exists. It's like Atlantis. It's there. And I'm always scared to like actually check what time it is for Eden, because she's streaming at the time like we usually stream at. So I don't want to know when this woman actually is awake and sleeps. But we love you, Eden. You're great.
From my calculation, if she's streaming at the same time as you guys, then it's probably really early in the morning for her. Like, I know Asia's time zones quite well because I have a friend who's from Asia, so I know that part, at least approximately, where everybody is.
Yeah, so...
Approximately. I still have to calculate it because the US has 3 different time zones that you gotta take account for.
You don't have daylight saving? Thank God, Lord. You are one of the lucky ones. Okay, just like to underline this problem, it's a small anecdote, trust me, it's like very short. Do you know when I stood up for stream collab because my friends asked me to be there, and they even bought me the game just so I could be there? I had to get up out of bed at 5 in the morning so we could all stream together. We played Pecco Park. So imagine playing Pecco Park, what is like you have to deal with delay and you also have to deal with timing. The last level in Pecco Park took our entire group 2 hours until we finally finished it, because half of us had to stand up like way too early in the morning, and the other half was like bright daylight, and they slowly had something else to do than play with their friends for multiple hours. It was a mess. It was really fun. I love spending
that
time,
reminds me of
but never again.
when I did that. Yeah, when I did that, because like there's a website called, well, it's an app, something called VUPE. It's an app for it's kind of like for VTubers. It's Omegle for VTubers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I stood up so I can meet Meriwether at 4 in the morning, because Meriwether actually happens to be in Japan, which is on the other side. So for me, for him it would have been like midday, fine, but for me it's like 4 in the morning, and I stood up to try to meet Meriwether. And because they had like a pairing system, I still didn't meet him until he left, and I'm like, damn.
I was about to ask, did you actually talk like to Mary? Did you actually talk to him? Like, aww.
No.
Aww.
No. Like, a VTuber who's also an artist, to meet him so goddamn badly.
Yeah,
especially since I also want to go into comic books, right? I wanted to meet him so badly.
Yeah, Mary is a delight. I wish I could talk to this man just once. He sounds like a freaking delight. It would be pretty fun. So yeah, so time zones bad. Time zones make everything harder for VTuber. VTuber big sad. Conclusion of this. And also scheduling is hard if you're like an overworked workaholic that always seems to have 5 projects run at the same time, or they feel like they don't do enough work.
Mako was talking about herself, because every time I'm trying to do something, Mako's busy with something else. Getting a hold of Oreo is not hard. Getting a hold of gear is not hard. Getting a hold of Maho for something is borderline impossible.
I stream like between 4 to 5 days a week. I have like very rare days I have free. I kind of wrestled free every second Wednesday to do a stream alone if I want to play a game. And even then, sometimes I'm so exhausted that I just don't stream that day. And yeah, Amy has like primarily dips on me because we play Borderlands together. There's D&D together. There is 2 art streams together because we are commission artists and we need to get work done somehow. And the best way to get work done is to scream at each other to finally do something. And then sometimes like people come and like, oh, do you have time? And then 2 things happen. I'm live right now. No, 3 things happen. I'm live right now. I'm really sorry I can't that day. 2, okay, I will just double book that day, meaning I'm like live for like 8 hours plus, and probably want a week off afterwards. Or it's the, hey, I could actually make time then. Yeah, let's do something together. Like next Sunday when Paige is running a Monster of the Week campaign for us. And next Tuesday, Wednesday, when are we smashing skeletons?
Thursday, yep.
Thursday? Didn't we say Wednesday?
Yeah. No, Wednesday is my Subnautica stream. Thursday, sorry. It was on Wednesday. Maybe I accidentally said Friday, but Friday is my Portals too. At the moment, I'm running only 3 games in a week, which is
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted. An ad entered and it distracted me. So Wednesday I play Subnautica. Thursday I play Undertale, and Friday I play Portals 2.
So not Smash or Pass on Tuesday.
No, Tuesday I'm having
a stream with Sunny.
Raft with Sunny, yeah.
Yeah, and then you said Wednesday, and because Wednesday was my other free day. Friday. Shit, I have Borderlands on Friday. No, wait, I could maybe be done with Borderlands when you want my attention to smash some skeletons. I could maybe.
I mean,
just
I can swap
double
Sunny with Tuesday with Thursday if that's needed.
Sunny, you love me, right? You want me to have like a healthy work-life
No,
balance.
he's willing to do it because like he rest. He's been working, actually probably working on his job, so he might want to rest on the Tuesday. So I'm thinking he's more than happy to lend that and have it be Thursday and Friday, because Friday is also a stream with me because I'm making him play Portals 2 with me because he bought me the game and he wants to have the honor of taking my face out in the game.
Yeah, I heard you guys bicker about this, I think. Sunny has an ad. Okay, I would just like after the stream annoy Sunny and like tell him that he loves me very deeply. That's why he's still my friend. So he has to give me that Tuesday. I don't want another.
I don't think you have to beg that hard again. I think.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have to beg that hard. But I will still do it because it gives Sunny a small power trip, and he deserves that from time to time. Okay, and next...
I gotta unbalance that and somehow find a way to you know...
You stream 2 days.
Him.
You stream 2 days with him. You have 2 days where you can bully the shit out of him. Have fun with that. I will give him his small like dose of like dominant dopamine, and then he can just like go back to you and like tell you that he will like twist your hat with a screwdriver or something like this. That's how Sunny sound, right?
Yeah. Something like I will ankle your nose or something.
Okay, next question that I've written down was, what do you usually do with or for the group? I will answer that first. That's just, it's unfair that you guys always answer this first. I'm an expert here too. What am I doing for this group? Apparently, I'm the mom and I'm telling everyone that they're doing a great job and they don't need to beat themselves up over it, and it's fine and we can find a solution together. I think that's my job. Like, that's what I usually do. I just like tell people you're doing great and tell people I'm so sorry, I'm tired, but I will finish and fix something. And then I sometimes come in like, hey guys, want free marketing? So yeah.
Hell yeah, I want free marketing.
So
Want to give me free marketing?
Yeah. So that's what I do. I also comment under our shorts often and watch them like 10 times in a row. And then after I watched them, I scrolled further to more shorts, so YouTube knows I actually like engage with more content afterwards. But because usually I just like, I have like 100 tabs open on Firefox on my private laptop. Please don't judge me, okay? I just like every time I see something, I open it in a new tab, and hopefully I go back to it. Usually I just like work through like my entire YouTube subscription box, and also all the shorts of like the people what I'm interested in that posted shorts. And usually I open a short and then immediately close it after I've watched it. But for us, I just like, I watch it and then I let it play for a little bit because I have to type a comment, and then I scroll down at least 5 videos, and then after an hour I notice I doom scrolled by accident. But it's all for the group. That's my participation to this. I don't know if that helps, but I try.
Every little bit helps. Don't worry about it. Every little bit helps. Everything that we can throw out there, we can throw out there.
Okay. Gia, what are you doing with or for the group?
What I'm doing with and for the group is basically with Paige there. I'm also looking up most of the things for the YouTube, the analytical side, and everything like that to help us figure out what we need to do and what's going on with that.
Yeah, you like our analytics god. You actually understand that gibberish.
Barely. Barely.
I usually go to Gear and like, please, do you understand this? I don't understand this. Please help! I don't know what's happening.
I won't lie, with some of the stuff she's brought up, I have no idea what the hell happened with it. But other than that, the rest of it we're doing fine.
It's a goddamn mystery what the hell is happening with our stuff is happening there.
You know?
I got no clue what happened with those.
Yeah. Like, YouTube is a monster, and it's hard to tame, and you know, it doesn't like leashes, and it hisses at random people, and sometimes it bites random people, even though they didn't do anything. So we love
basically, YouTube is feral.
Yeah.
YouTube
is feral. It really is. 'Cause, I mean, the thing has changed over the years so many times. I'm doing good to keep up with it as it is, and I mean, it's still evolving, still changing. But
yeah. Like
it's a thing. We just have to squeeze ourselves at the right moment, at the right time, and see when and where we blow up. Technically, if we keep throwing metaphorical crap at the wall, at one point or another, it should stick. Is my opinion about it. That's why
I run into the wall head first and then go through the wall.
Yeah, like...
Let's see if gear sticks to the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Gear. Let's go through it like Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, no, Gear actually sticks to the wall. Gear's clips are doing like almost always like phenomenal. Like I haven't seen many clips.
Not really always. We're
not
actually
always,
all
but
over
like
the place.
Yeah, but like
there's a small few.
Yeah, like if Gear's clips do well, they do really well. Like there's like always Gear only has like they go okay and they go really well. While some of us have like this clip does awful and this clip does well. So
that's because YouTube for some reason really has something against Maho specifically. Like I have no idea how angry the YouTube gods, but it has taken so long to have YouTube accept her shorts, and they removed the part where it showed me this because it was really freaky that YouTube just didn't show people's videos, you know, in their feed. Like everyone other's videos like just flop normally, like they would show it to people and people would not watch it, which makes sense. But in Maho's case, it's just YouTube just didn't show them, and I'm like, what did she do? Why her specifically? She's just vibing. She's just chilling over there. Like her shorts are the same as ours.
I agree with that. I don't know what happened there because every time I saw it, like you look at the thing, it says it was showed to X amount of people. It was very high up on, say, you know, for people to swipe away. That was very high, so you didn't have to worry about that. Nobody swiped away from it, but it still refused to show it for some reason. So I'm like, why did this happen?
Yeah. And then YouTube just removed the feature that allows me to see that, so I can't even be like, hey YouTube, what the hell goes on here? Because I can't prove it anymore because the thing's gone.
YouTube noticed that you noticed that I was shadow banned for some reason. And we're like, we can't have that. That's our well-kept open secret. It was, you know, funny thing about this. Like I just like after like this was going on for like a month, and I actually thought my clips are just bad and people don't like me because I saw everyone else like at least getting like decent views, but I just got nothing. So I had considered just dropping out of the group because I felt I would drag them down. And then suddenly Paige was like, oh no, it's not like it's more like your videos don't even get shown, so people cannot even see and scroll past them. You don't even get the opportunity, and actually that made me feel better because that gave me the feeling like, oh, you're not shit. YouTube is just mean to you. That's normal. That
YouTube is the one that's shit. YouTube is the one that's shit, and yeah, YouTube is like, you can't shit. I did nothing. Basically,
yeah, what I do? Blame YouTube for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if that was even if shown randomly, like it takes a while for YouTube to figure shit out, which is why the idea with the shorts began to begin with, because it takes so long for YouTube's algorithm to figure stuff out. So even if Maho's videos didn't perform well because reason, it would still not be Maho's content that is bad. It would still be YouTube itself that is bad.
Yeah. you know, YouTube is a giant company. They can take a couple of hits, you know, like sometimes they can just take the blame for us. It's not our fault, okay? We're trying our best here. And like
No, it's definitely YouTube's fault.
yeah, like
Absolutely, and without a shadow of a doubt.
yeah, and now my shorts are doing kind of okay. Like some are do really well and some do like decently okay. And it's just like nice to see good numbers. Like when the first time a clip of mine went over 1,000, I almost cried because I was like that was the first time I thought like, oh my god, like I didn't care that people didn't like it or that people didn't watch it. It was just the fact that people scrolled past it and at least saw a bit of it and maybe watched a bit of it. Just made me feel so like, oh my god, I'm seen.
Bob, get the camera. I've made it.
For me, it was like whenever I see like shoot past the 12 that she gets when YouTube decides to screw around with her, I'm always like, yes, the spell is breaking. We are free.
Yeah, we found we don't really know what removed the curse, but something removed the curse. I don't know. Like now the next step is to remove the curse from like my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel is like, you know, dead, even though I'm half decently active.
On that sense, we have to talk to you, Maho, separately, privately, according to because I have an idea what is the reason for it.
I have a rough idea
and it
too.
is fixable.
Yeah, I have a rough idea too. But like we can talk about this like in more detail. It's just
basically
like I will work on it. I just like put YouTube on the, you know, like on the bench with the things like, I will fix you when I have time for you, and not on the bench of, I have to deal with you now problems. Like I will fix it.
Yeah, because no, me and Gear are doing actually quite good on YouTube. Like I haven't reached Gear's level of popularity, but my streams are actually being seen, right? I'm actually getting views. Like I have one almost reach 100 views, which for a stream so far is actually kind of good. And I see people in the chat on YouTube side all the time, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is happening? I don't know what it is, but keep going.
Yeah, I actually like.
That thing.
But Gear's a straight famous because like he's getting close to 400 subscribers.
Ooh.
Which is like which is like really good. Like whatever he's doing great.
I think I can thank Nogla and Terrorizer for that a little bit though, with that extra little boost they gave, because they ended up in a compilation on their channel.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so Gear's famous.
Oh my god, the first one of the group made it! So you're dragging us along, right?
About this. What the hell?
Yeah, I never heard about this
I'll
too,
show
but
you that later then, Oreo.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay.
I just got called a twink by Nogla though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Take it as a compliment. Twinks are certainly something attractive.
I mean, it's fine. I clapped back on him on the recent reaction I did, so it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, we will figure a way out to maybe get Maho out of this hole of, you know, no one likes her. We will work on this in due time. I have 2 people that are very confident in helping me, and I have Oreo, who's morally supporting me for this.
Of course, anytime.
We're all morally supporting you for this, but anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's just like, this was like it was in the back of my mind of like things I should like deal with, try something, and if it doesn't work, like ask Gear and Paige for help, because you cannot be bothered to find someone else, and you know those 2 could help. So
yes, Mommy and Daddy are helping you.
You know now that the moment I have actually like 2 minutes of free time, I will go in your DMs like, Mom, Dad, YouTube is mean to
I look at YouTube. Where's he at? I'm gonna slap him.
Yeah, that YouTube bullied me. Do something about it.
Don't worry, Maho dear. We'll punish YouTube. We'll fix it. Don't worry.
I am fully admitting that I'm a crybaby stuck in an adult woman body. I have no clue about technology, and I get overwhelmed pretty quickly. So if I have two people I can cling onto and ask them to help me and hold my hand, I will do that. I do that with all my friends. Every time I have a problem, I find a friend that, you know, will hold my hand and guide me through the hard time, because I will start crying otherwise.
I think that's one of the issues that makes me think that you would actually make a good VTuber, is the fact that you have a good personality. Like when it comes to VTubers, it's all about personality and the model behind the personality, right? Those are two elements, right? And you have like that childish, you know, like mommy and daddy, please help me, is an appeal that is quite, you know, like attractive. Like I can see an army of, you know, like simps, like being like, I will help you, Maho, we'll help you. Unlike me, who is like a straight up gremlin. Yeah, you have what it takes. And Oreo personally, I seen him grow so much, right? Like he started after me and he outpassed me, right? I think what?
Oh my god! Really? Congrats,
right
Oreo.
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. How much does he have? Because like it was the same number here.
I personally have no idea what the hell I even did, but I'll take it.
You were just
Oreo is very friendly, and his friendliness and the fact that he goes out of the way of being friendly is one of his main, you know, like selling points, right? Yeah, he has 339 followers.
Oh my god!
But goddamn it, I only have like 240 something followers, and I'm like, what you started after me? But yeah, Oreo's popping off, and you know, like that shows that he has what it takes.
You're surpassing me soon. If you keep up this growth level, you would surpass me, because I'm crawling from 400 to 500 for 2 years now. I'm at 444 right now. Of pure,
yeah,
like...
so basically, and I won't even talk about Gear, because Gear has mad potential. The only thing that holds Gear back from actually being super popular is the fact that he's sick, and that's it. That is what I believe.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he's not constant. He gets sick for like weeks at a time. But if it weren't for that, I'm pretty sure he would be goddamn famous by now, because he has everything. Like I've watched his streams, and I usually get bored of like a lot of VTuber streams, right? Because there's nothing but talking, and I'm a victim of that too. I do nothing but talking, right? But like Gear does maintain my attention throughout the stream, and he has a nice voice, and he has what it takes, right?
Yeah, definitely.
The only thing missing from this man is, again, the consistency that is needed to actually make it. Like you need a lot of you need to be consistent. You have to have at least 3 streams a week, must, right? Every single time. And poor Gear, like he gets sick often, so he can't do it. But if it weren't for that, he would be famous already. Like he's held back by his condition, basically.
Literally, health issues aside, it's just something I'm working with. I get through it. I do the best I can.
We are proud of you that you're trying so hard.
Nobody can ask more than whatever and the best, right? Nobody can ask more for this. I'm saying like the objective reason why you're not famous yet. Like you have everything that it takes. I won't even bother explaining why. Like check out everybody here. Actually, everybody here has what it takes. Like they're in gold.
Yeah, they're all amazing. Like, don't worry, I sometimes just, like, randomly have a bad mental health week, and suddenly I only stream, like, once per week for, like, hopefully, usually it's just, like, 1 week where I suddenly just don't stream at all. Like, I would never judge someone to, like, prioritize their health. I think prioritizing your health is always the better decision. Because, like, at the end, like, if you ruin yourself, you can do even less.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I don't go out of my way to do that. If I'm down and out, sometimes I may not even say it. I'm just like, nah, fuck this. I'm staying in bed today.
Yeah, like that's good. Like you know, like you are the product yourself. because and you need to take good care of the product that you that you like serving to people. You cannot be entertaining if you like destroy yourself. That's why everyone, if your mental or physical health is not in the right space, it's okay to take a break.
Everyone means everyone in the chat too.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat too, not just us.
Yeah.
I'm watching you guys.
Yeah.
I know you're there.
I know some very specific cases in the chat that I just stare down right now. They know I'm talking about them. They know it because I'm giving them this lecture like once a week or so.
Just give them the bombastic side eye.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Criminal offensive side eye.
Yeah. But just because we talked about people that could make it and great voices, I know not part of this group, but like when I met Gear for the first time, I got like the same kind of like, oh my god, he's so cool, he's so amazing. Same feeling that I had when I met Ken for the first time. Like this was like the, oh my god, where did Paige find those people? They're so cool.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, witchcraft.
It is witchcraft.
Teach me, woman! Teach me, woman! It is scientifically established that technology hates witches. Technology hates me, so I need to be a witch, by this logic. Teach me the witchcraft, okay? Please, make me your apprentices. I do everything what you want.
Because hold on, when it comes to Gear, YouTube just threw him at me. Like, I keep telling this story because it's a funny story to tell, because the reason why me and Gear are friends now is because just YouTube showed him to me. I'm like, oh, this is cool, let me watch this. And it was like, here's a video where he's saying, okay, I'm moving to another channel. Okay, follows the other channel. Okay, I'll go to see how his stream goes on Twitch. I'm like, that's interesting. And I hang out in his chat, and then next stream, he's in my chat. So we join each other's Discord, and now we're friends. Right? So it was just literally...
Oh god, that sounds so... That sounds so similar to how I met Sunny. That sounds so...
Right?
This is a familiar story. I think that like every like bigger VTuber group of friends have like one encounter like this. Like this one friend that they just like, oh, they're kind of cool, I will follow them, or I will just watch their videos, and next thing they know, oh my god, we are friends now? How did that happen?
And we just appeared one day.
To be honest, most people I know nowadays are people that just appeared suddenly. Some of them just picked me up and said, I adopt this one now, and some of them are just like, you cool, I'm sticking around, and then like half a years later. So about this like D&D kind of like monster campaign that I'm doing, can you find more people? Are you interested? That's by the way, Sunny and me. I posted like on Twitter that I want to do like more collabs with people, and if people were interested, and Sunny DM'd me. So we made one collab that was awful. Like, it was absolute. It was an absolute disaster. A pile of dog shit. The game we wanted to play crashed my stream out multiple times. That my stream crashed every 2 minutes. Then we had to try to find a different game. Realized we don't share any games in our libraries. So we switched to Card Against Humanity. So I dragged like Amy and some other people in. We played like for 2 hours Cards Against Humanity. Had more or less a blast, and then after the stream I thought Sunny would never talk to me again because I butchered it on my end. And then like Sunny and I had like low contact, and then suddenly Sunny reached out to me again, and then we like played Monster of the Week, and I just dragged Paige along because I thought that could be something Paige could like, because that was the time I just met Paige on the VTube Me website by accident.
Honestly, we met through this very talk show, because at the time I was looking into collabs, right? Because I was like a small VTuber trying to know other people, right? And there was the application for, I don't even remember what was it about, what theme of the we talk about was at the time. All I remember was like, oh, I know about this. Let me go in, and I was actually super nervous, right? Because like Maho was big at the time. I think 300 followers or something, and I was like, I don't know, maybe 100. And now in perspective, that doesn't actually mean much. But at the time, I was like, oh, a big person! Wow, I can be part of their talk show. It's always so impressive for me, right? and I joined, and it was fine, and everything was fine. I was like, okay, that's it. Okay.
And then we realized we both worship Nox.
Yeah, we found out we both like Nox, right? And I don't remember how we got about talking about D&D, because Maho was pitching Monsters of the Week to me, and it was like, listen, you can come and check it out. And I'm like, okay, but just, I don't know anything. I'm stupid. And that's when we got a call with Sunny.
and now those two hate each other so deeply. Like I made this friendship. I'm so proud of myself that I introduced those two.
We hate each other, but we were always there for each other.
Yeah, like you have many like friendships that are like frenemies kind of levels of friendships. Like you have this very frenemy friendship with Sunny. You have a kind of frenemy relationship with Amy, in
case of me and Amy, we just happen to be like in this wide world of people. It just so happened that I meet polar opposite of me. Like the only thing we have in common is that we're women living in the same country. That's where the similarities between us stop. We could not be more different people. Like it is scientifically should be studied how different we are as people. But I have nothing against Amy personally.
Yeah, and Amy
get along like
a cat and a dog, but you still get along somehow. Like those two in one room will kind of attack each other, but like only in the barking way,
like quarter dogs.
like two dogs behind the fence. The moment you remove the fence, they will not do anything to each other. They just bark at each other. And then like when you ask them in private, they're like, they don't say anything negative about the other person. The fact that Paige right now is sitting on this spot is because Amy suggested her.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy saw potential in Paige, so she recommended her as an additional co-host, because I wanted to I only need one co-host usually per episode. And like we co-host, we start to run into the issue that we run out of topics we know about. So we needed fresh flesh that is like helping out with everything. So I just got...
What a nice description, thank you.
So we got Eden in, who is like the moment she hyperfixates on something, she is becoming an expert on this topic. So, and she suggested so many great talk show topics for the future. And Paige is a great conversation holder. She is an extrovert, what is rare to find. And she is just generally like a very funny person. Again, like I was considering
But
Paige.
I have no sense of humor. How is this possible?
You're British! You're British!
It's witchcraft.
Witchcraft! You're the same. You, in a similar way, not the same way, but you're like Amy. Like, you don't crack that many jokes, but you're like made out of sarcasm and funny spite. And that is entertaining. And that is what Amy saw in you, and that's what I saw in you.
Have I ever been spiteful?
I don't know. Probably one time that I can remember.
Like,
No, not me. I'm never spiteful, Sunny. What do you think about this?
To be honest, Paige is never spiteful towards me. Like I have some kind of aura that people don't want to be mean to me. Like yeah, there's that general assholes out there, but they don't count. But like people that have human decency don't want to be mean to me. I don't know why exactly. That should be studied sometimes. But like
You're just good.
But like Paige and Amy are the prime examples. No, Paige, Amy, and Sunny are the prime examples of people that love to tease, that love to be sarcastic and spiteful and swing with words, and none of them is going for my throat. None of them. They're all like they go bark at each other, and then they go like, and then I have conversations like Paige argues with Amy, and the first thing she does afterwards is go to me and like, I'm so sorry about with Amy. I'm so sorry. It's incredibly cute. I was just like very confused that I got the first apology.
Well, when I did that is I feel bad because like this also affects Maho. So whenever I have a run with Amy, it's like, oh no, I'm making troubles for Maho. Doesn't she have like a bazillion problems on her plate already? She does not need this, right? So I always feel extremely bad and always apologize to Maho because when it comes to Amy, it's kind of like this spiteful energy, right? Where neither of us feel the need to say sorry to us. So by proxy, we end up saying sorry to Maho. Sorry for making troubles for poor Maho. But for me specifically, what I do is I like to give the same energy to people that they give back to me.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why with Amy and Sunny, I always end up in like some sort of, argument or fight, is because that is their energy reflected back onto them. Because Maho is always in no combat mode, I'm always in no combat mode with Maho. It's the same with Oreo, because I have never teased or started arguments with Oreo because he's just a wholesome being like Maho is. Like they're the two wholesome beings I know, right?
Yeah.
So I'll never start beef with them. Gear is kind of on an off and on basis. Sometimes he feels the mood to be a tease, and then I'll be a tease back. But whenever I feel like Gear is not in the mood for it, I'll immediately be serious, right? I think it's an extrovert thing to always try to match the energy of the person that I'm talking with.
No.
And because Sunny is the way it is, he just encourages me to be the way I am.
Sunny is enabling everyone around him, but he has like this.
Oh, absolutely.
But also, Sunny is a very reliable friend. Like Sunny is like saying the most stupid shit, but at the same time, Sunny will see that someone is upset, and then will randomly message me to be like, "So Maho, I'm sending you now $20. Send the pictures to the usual place," and I'm just like, "Roger, chef."
Yeah, no, Sunny has kind of a switch, right? He'll goof around and do silly stuff, and then he has like this. It's kind of like a trigger, right? You know, a breaker on your house, right? That prevents your house from burning down. It's kind of like that thing where he knows where the limit is, right? When that breaker switches, he's like immediately serious and like, listen. I've had times where he's like really putting his foot down, right? Mm-hmm. Which is usually not the case because he's usually just chilling over there. But sometimes he just stood up and listen, it's gonna be this way, right? And that's about it. Like he will play around and goof around, but when he turns serious, right?
Yeah. To summarize this, we surrounded ourselves with great friends that now know each other through some way or another. And conclusion, Oreo and Maho are the non-combat people. We are just always in baby mode. Just don't.
Yeah, they're sweet beans that must be protected at all costs. And if you dare mess with the sweet beans, you'll get the wrath of everybody else.
Yeah, like
we will take your kneecaps. Yeah, we will take your kneecaps.
I'm gonna break your Nico kneecaps.
I have 2 daughters. VTuber daughters. I made their models. And both of them, if they would notice that someone is mean to me, one of them is older than me, the other one is younger than me, and both of them would turn into feisty protector bear mode and would rip anyone to shreds. Like, I'm blessed with like good friends. I'm always happy when like, you know, like when an acquaintance, and that's something I have to talk about this afterwards. When an acquaintance turns into a friend, that's always a great feeling. And something I need to mention, because we talk about VTuber groups and like expectations we have on each other. Our VTuber group is literally built on friendships. Like, even the people that didn't know each other immediately vibed with each other, and like we became friends, and it worked out the way it is now. Like, this is the VBite that worked the best for all of us. And the thing I don't want to judge, but I think I want people to remember. Not everyone you meet is immediately your friend. It's okay to have acquaintances. It's not mean to consider someone an acquaintance. Yes, you would call them a friend, because calling someone in front of someone else an acquaintance sounds a bit shitty. But like, please, for the love of God, don't be upset if an acquaintance doesn't turn into a friend. Sometimes people just like want to spend like in one game time with each other, but maybe it doesn't grow any further, and that is completely fine. So don't worry. It's okay. You don't need to be like Komi-san. You don't need to make 100 friends. You will make them on your own with your VTuber, trust me. Over time, they just accumulate.
When it comes to... Sorry.
No, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say that when it comes to this, a good line of reference is to have basically the same energy that is put in. So if you see someone's not enthusiastic to be your friend, like, take the hint. It's not good to push yourselves into somebody's life. If someone wants to be your friend, they'll be your friend. You would not need to second guess yourself whether you want to or not. Just try to pay attention to this, because every time I was friends with somebody, like they responded back to my friendship, right? Like, I'll ask them, hey, do you want to join with this? And they'll be like, yes, I don't want to join with this. When they're telling you, no, I don't want to join, understand and give them space, because nothing good will come out of you trying to put yourself into somebody's. I have never seen a case where that actually worked, where you are like, oh yeah, let me push myself in this person's life, and it'll turn on well. It does not. It does not. Like, always be mindful if somebody wants or not to hang out with you. And it doesn't mean you're bad, right? If they say no, it doesn't mean you are a bad person. It just means they're not interested, and that is fine.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people out there who are willing to be friends. Plenty. I met so many people doing VTubing. Like, I can't keep count of the people that I know from VTubing, but I have gradual relationship with them. Some people are my best friends that I'm happy to have met and so on, and I hope they'll be there forever. Some people just come into your life and then they don't want to be your friend anymore, and then they exit your life. That is fine. Nobody's forced to stay. Some people are just distant acquaintances, and that's fine for both parties.
Yeah.
You'll have different levels of people, but there's always the next person that wants to be your friend. You'll never, like, run out of people. Okay, there's an infinite supply of them.
Yeah,
the internet is full of them.
Yeah, the internet is full of very lonely and desperate people. Just look at all of us. And also,
okay, the desperate part was a bit unneeded,
And also remember, consent is sexy, even in friendships. Okay.
Yeah, consent is important in whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
so
that is a good indication of whether you're doing something good or not. If you are invading someone's consent, then that is bad.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Okay, so Paige, you are actually the last one that actually has to answer this question, because we derailed a bit, but this derailing was really good. What do you usually do with and for the group?
I am the leader. I will use organize meetings and make sure everybody does their shorts. Because like all of this is about the shorts and like communal content. So I'm usually organizing it and making it so that the other people in the group don't have to do more work than they do, and they still complaining with the amount of work they do.
Okay, we are lightly complaining here. We're not filing like like an HR report or something like this. We're just
because I am the HR.
Okay, I'll put my pitchfork away. We're not complaining. Okay.
Okay. We just
right. So my job is just to make sure everything is streamlined and everybody's having a good time. And if somebody is like, I'm always looking out to see if everyone is having any trouble, and if anyone has any trouble, I will step in. So, for example, the way I made things is that in case somebody is not able to post their short, I will fill in the gap for them. So I always make extra shorts just in case somebody, for some god reason, did not make their short. I would still encourage you to do your shorts, by the way.
Of course.
It's not good for me to post more content because then it throws off the equilibrium of the group. But if like it's an emergency and you didn't have streams and you didn't have shorts and so on, I can step in and fill in the black to make sure it keeps going, right? Basically, I am kind of the mama of the group, kind of.
Yeah, like I'm the emotional support. I'm the emotional support stuffy of the group, and you're the mom of the group, and Gear's the dad of the group, and Oreo is a child.
But because
we guiding.
Yeah, Oreo is the genius child.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it's working. So I keep doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oreo's vibing over there.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's also good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to like we have a couple more questions left. Like not too many, but a couple more. Gear, what do you do differently with the group in comparison from when you do like your solo stuff?
Well, that one's a hard one to answer because I really don't do anything different. It's about the same thing, really.
Oh,
it's just
that's also
my
an
short
answer. Don't
thing
worry.
that I've been doing.
That's
it's
it.
Now moved over there, so that's pretty much the only thing with me.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Pretty-
Gear was
that's
already
pretty simple,
posting
so-
shorts.
Yeah.
I'm just co-opting their she's short on my channel.
Use me for land development. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I'm hoping you're getting your investment back.
Yeah, like we are a group, and that sounds awful, but in a group we all use each other equally. As we're not using each other as stepping stools. We're building a pyramid together.
Yeah, I know. I just give y'all shit.
I know.
I'm not doing a pyramid. Okay, let me put that out. I am not doing a pyramid scheme.
We're
Oh,
not
come
selling chocolate
on,
bars?
Paige. We almost got them. We could almost get them to buy our new cryptocurrency.
I think that's a Ponzi scheme. That's a Ponzi scheme, not a pyramid scheme.
I don't know.
Well, I'm telling them it's not, so it's safe to buy the stuff because it's not a pyramid scheme, right? I'm saying it. If it's not, then it's obviously that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
I can't scam you if I'm telling you it's not a scam, right? It's impossible. It's just if I tell you it's not a scam, then I'm not scamming you. So do please buy this very suspicious thing that totally looks like a scam, but it's absolutely not guaranteed.
Would it be a good or bad decision to plug now that I have an online shop filled with my art and merch?
That is up to you. That is up to you.
Okay.
Follow me on my coffee.
Yeah. Follow and support people that you find here. Trust me, you'll find somewhere where you can throw money at them. If not, we'll teach them how to make a Ko-fi so you can throw money at them. Also, please throw money at me. I'm a starving artist. Okay. Joke's over. Oreo, what do you do differently with the group in comparison to being solo? But like to your solo activities?
In terms of difference from streaming solo to being part of a group, the main difference, that's mainly one key difference, is simply branching off to YouTube. Like I've made a channel and I've only uploaded like one VOD to it because I want to wait to do stuff after I rebrand. But essentially the main difference is just uploading to YouTube. Like that's literally the main key difference, and also looking for clips more often, because sometimes for days I won't even clip a moment from the stream prior. So now I'm in a group. I'm actively looking for a moment in any stream I do that I think, hey, this could make for a good clip. So that's pretty much the main difference.
Paige, what are you doing differently compared to your solo activities?
I make shorts. The fact that this answer is kind of hard to pin down for everyone else means that I am successful at my idea of not invading everyone's life too much. Because the whole idea was have it fit around the schedule, and the fact that a lot of, I mean, you guys are struggling to find that big of a difference means it's going well, because it means it doesn't take up much. It does take up some time because now you think about shorts, you think about posting your shorts and how those would work. But outside of that, it does not influence your day-to-day life, and that is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Yay me!
Yay!
But yeah, outside of posting my shorts and keeping an eye on you guys, because I keep an eye on your follower count, I keep an eye on your subscriber count, I keep an eye to see that if there's anything that I can do more for you guys when it comes to this, because you don't have to do anything, but as a group, I have my eye on you to see if you have success or not.
Thanks for having. Thank you for having your watchful eye over us. Also, yes, Amy, you have a bunch of clips. Upload them. Be active. Let more furry haters that turn into furry lovers see you. Amy had more than one people coming into her chat saying "you furry" and then stayed for the entire rest of the stream and watched. Funniest thing ever I witnessed. For me, like, it's like I in the past I still made clips and all, and but now, like, when I like consider like uploading a clip, I actually like consider which clip would do well for the channel, for the group, for what like is working so far. Like I'm actually like trying to think like not of oh, hee hee funny, Maho sneezed, so we keep this clip because everyone loved that specific sneeze, and more of a okay, so I thought this moment was funny because I was there and I had fun, but like I rewatched a clip and realized actually this clip itself is good, but like it's not good enough to like be posted there. It's not that I'd make myself more work, I just like did like 10 minutes to 50 minutes I spent to pick a clip. I'm more selective now. Like I try to like think, okay, I want this to be good, and I want it to be a clip that shows how funny Maho can be and how unhinged she can be, apparently, because that's what I'm going for. So yeah, it made my eyes a bit more keen on moments that are clippable too. So like in the past, I just clipped a shitload of things, and then like after like half a year, I go through all my clips and delete the clips that are, now that I forgot the context, are not funny anymore because they were only funny in context, and just like clean up a little bit. And
Eden says your butt is clippable.
It do be so. Did you see that dump truck I gave this VTuber model? If I would hold it into the camera, but I'm pretty sure that there's at least 4 Twitch and YouTube rules I would break with that, so it stays on the on the stool.
Right, you're on thin fucking ice by having on your model, so you know, like, careful there.
Yeah.
Twitch doesn't like them hips.
Yeah.
Hips? I don't see hips. She's wearing a skin-colored bodysuit underneath. Okay.
So Bunny's asking you to plug your other website.
Oh yeah, I have another website that I obviously wouldn't plug because I couldn't, but like if I could plug it, it would probably called something like Fansly. Like, with the same name as everywhere. But like I wouldn't plug myself with that. Especially because I'm not streaming over there right now. Because I don't have loot art to work on. Okay, we did it. We ended at like the second to last question, and the last question is just like something we already discussed because of course we did. What do you want to do with the group in the future? Like this could be like how you wish the group would like do things, how you would wish the group to evolve, how you would future projects you maybe would want to do with everyone together, like just in general, like and I think because it's Paige's group, she started all this, I think she should have the honor to answer this first. What do you want with the future of the group?
Well, for the moment I want to stabilize, the view count and see some actual people coming in, because at the moment, even though people are seeing it, they're not really, engaging with the content as they should, right? I don't see much new VTubers being new viewers for VTubers coming in. Once that stabilized, I was thinking of adding streams, right? And especially I wanna start them when it's worth for it to start, because like I don't want to impede on your guys' time unless it's worth it, right? At the moment we're doing enough, but in the future I would like to add also streams, because we are streamers at the end of the day. We do streams, right? And
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing something like what Suit House used to do, or Sad Milk, where they would react together with something, and it's always a gaggle of fun, where people gather together to laugh at something, right? I still have the April's Fool's video in the works, but it just keeps getting postponed by something or another.
Don't worry.
Either COVID, bad memories. This week I have a subathon, so that's not happening. It's always something. It's always goddamn something. But I'll get to it eventually. We'll have that, and you will have that, and it will be cool, and it will be awesome.
It will be April in our heart.
Yeah, basically. Also, we should be making in the future, not right now, because a lot of half of the group is working on. Actually, most of the group is working on rebranding. Like I'm slowly but surely working on an improved model. Gear needs to find another model because the one he uses is free for all.
Yeah.
So he has like a lot of twins going around.
Yeah, I recently saw a twin of you, and I was thinking, do I send this to Gear now, or do I not send this to Gear?
I'm aware of them.
Yeah.
Not just me, I'm aware of them. I've seen them all. I'm aware of them.
Oreo's also going for a rebrand for reasons.
Yeah.
which are not hard to figure out.
Yeah, and I at least like Amy already succeeded and actually started learning Live 2D. Like she did the step I didn't do, but like I'm working at least at the art of a Live 2D model.
Procrastinating sisters on Live 2D, let's go!
Yeah, like Live 2D is scaring me, but Blender scares me more. So I'm just like trying.
Live 2D scares me too, and Blender is just every time I see it, like I watch videos of someone doing something in Blender, I'm like nope.
Yeah. So talking about this, I'm right now working on a commission. I almost like this is like more than half a year. My daughter pushed, like she commissioned an Assassin's Creed model, so it needed a hood that is up, so I have to model a hood that is up in Blender. So this hood, just like thinking about it, how it needs to work, made me so anxious that I couldn't work on it for half a year. So she started to give me more time. She started to play the entire Doom series. Just to make sure I have time to work on it. I'm almost done
May
now.
forsaken gods of the world rest your soul.
Yeah, like I have the entire rest of the model finished. I only need the hood and then I can all just piece it together. So I'm very close. The only thing I need to do is actually open Blender and don't have a panic attack. So yeah, like
okay, I feel like we're being a bit ambitious here, but you know.
Yeah, like we try, but yeah, like I think like when we all like got our respective like rebrand or new or model update or like changes that we wanted to make, we can like think about like, you know, like new banner or something like this. Like we can like
I'm gonna make a temporary. Yeah, I'm gonna make a temporary banner that's basically, it will be fun, but it will not have any of our images. Because I was thinking that this is not the first or the last time this will happen. Our amount of groups might change, so it's best to have an intermediary banner that in case something happens, you know, like you just pop that up and it's still us. It's still Vby, what I mean, but it's not, you know, an image of us personally, right? Something less, you know, like. Do I make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It's not our faces. It's something that represents us.
It's more like something neutral, right? It's V-Byte more than any, you know, like one person, right? Somebody redeem snack.
Yeah, I already snacked in the background. Thank you so much, GamerGrant. Oreo, what do you want for the want to do with the group in the future?
Mainly just maybe like the reaction video sounds a lot of fun. Like I'd love to do a either a group reaction sort of thing or group try not to laugh. I feel like that could be really fun. And then also just group playing games together, and that's pretty much it. And hanging out, obviously.
Yeah, like
Eden redeems. Eden redeem. Okay.
Don't worry, I see it. Like I hydrated. You guys should also drink something. I didn't hear any water bottles or cola cans or anything. I don't know if you
Did you not? Because I've been taking sips all stream.
I'm a very quiet individual.
Very good. So you don't have I have some people that, you know, you can hear when they take a sip, because you can like hear the fake Vasco. Aww.
Here, does this make it better?
You're both good. Stop the bitch fighting, okay? You're all equally good co-hosts. I trust all of you. That's why you all have this role. Amy, we don't stab the people that work for me, okay? That every time you stab someone that works for me, you have to take all the workload. You don't want that. No, she's aced Amy. That's the point. She's not into it. She only likes stabbing
Amy
others.
wants. Hold on. I think Amy wants to stab Eden, not me.
Okay. Oh yeah, go on. Those two are into it.
Oh no.
Don't, Sunny, don't, Sunny.
Yeah. Gear. What are your future dreams and plans with the group? What do you hope and dream for?
I think we're all aligned when we said the reaction thing.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out everybody's schedules. I still want to try to get everybody in for some things to, at least, you know.
Maho is the problem.
I don't know. It's hard to get a hold of Oreo too sometimes for me.
I have
I've tried once.
I have every Tuesday is a free day. Every Wednesday is a free day if I know in advance you want to do something, because I have Wednesdays free and I only plan streams on Wednesdays when I have the capacity. I have every second Friday Every second Friday
Hold on.
and every second Sunday.
Okay, we'll get to that after stream. I'm getting all of you.
Yeah, like
we'll talk about this after stream.
yeah.
I'm
So,
about to say, you might want to write it down as a reminder because my stupid ass will forget anyway.
oh yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll remember it. If I remember it, that's always. Oh, good thing I don't have memory problems.
The problem is I got too much going on. I forget. I forget what I did.
Yeah, no, I forget too, but I'll remember it.
I forget my own
Eventually.
schedule sometimes. Okay.
But yeah, I'll see if
Yeah,
I can
basically.
just,
No, I wasn't
See me after class. Oh
going
god.
for the
no.
energy. We'll talk about this when we get home.
No, Mom,
you know when the public can't see you, like spanking your children.
Gosh, the mother. Sonny is often mom. I don't know. I'm dad in some scenarios. I don't know the family relationship sometimes. It's weird. But
I am concerned about how many people call me mommy or mother or mom. Like it's concerning me, and it's because of my nagging voice, and I hate. Cool. I don't want to be the naggy person, but it is what it is.
Mom and Mama flirting again, flirt fighting again. Okay.
I mean, it's like the thing where every time freaking Paige and Sunny just fight each other, I'm like, mom and dad are fighting again,
it's when Sunny are arguing. Here comes to like, mom and dad are fighting again.
Every time that happens on one of Paige's streams, I get this urge in chat to be like, oh, mom and dad are fighting again.
Yeah, me too. Me too. The time I had to punch down the intrusive thought to not type, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Every time I hear every time I read or hear those two argue, I just sit there like, I know they probably are not offended by each other, but at the same time, I'm worried that they're offended at each other. Could you please stop screaming? You're typing and I still can't hear you.
When it comes to me and Sunny, it's never serious. Never ever serious. Like, yeah, I have had arguments with Sunny. It's the perfect time to talk because he's stuck in ads. Yeah, so I had arguments with Sunny before, and it never went too wild. Even though we have been arguing for quite some time, it never went personal because we are very good at keeping it non-personal, right? I know we're just arguing for the fuck of it. Sunny knows. Sunny knows that we're just arguing. So it never goes too wild, but it's always funny to see other people's reactions to it because they're always like, "You're arguing, they're fighting, it's over, it's going down."
Popcorn.
And here goes popcorn, but like my friend Toby, he's always so stressed out every single time me and Sunny start arguing because like he just does not like people arguing.
Yeah, I usually don't like people argue, but the good thing is I'm a ray of fucking sunshine apparently. If I'm entering the room, people usually stop arguing on their own. It's very convenient. It gives sometimes a very weird power trip though. You know, like
I mean, enjoy that power trip. Like, like life doesn't give you so many, so enjoy the ones that you have.
Yeah, like the occasional power trip of I enter a chat and I see Sunny and Paige going against each other and I ask something and they both immediately stop and just like and then like how are you like I see the power of being a pacifist openly. The only time I'm getting
don't look at the chat, Maho. It might ruin some of your power trip.
Maho, I looked wrong.
Oh no, she broke. Oh no, she broke. So and now it's my stream.
No. The problem is I don't understand it. sit there and like you know, like the elevator music started playing while I was
the
reading
loading
this.
wheel's playing. Loading
Absolutely.
wheel's going.
Yeah, you can hear the dial-up sounds.
Yeah, like. Okay. Weird power trip there. Last thing I mentioned about myself, and then we go back. So weird thing. I'm turning 27 this year. I still look like 16. Not jokingly. This is like my theory of being a vampire or a dragon is getting more and more solid proof. Give me like 5 or 10 more years. If I still look like 16, I have to prove. I apparently have sometimes made a deal with a fae, or I'm like from an ancient line of dragons because I'm hoarding everything, and yet, Amy. Disappointed head shake. Only because I couldn't come up with a better joke in time.
Now.
I'm sorry. I've been awake for like more than 24 hours by now. My brain capacity is not existent anymore. I would have gotten a good comeback, but
that's when they strike you. That is when these little assholes. I'm looking at you, Amy, and I'm looking. Yeah, and these little assholes are doing it on purpose. They strike you when you are weak, when your brains are down, and you're not paying attention. I'm talking for experience. It never happened to me.
Yes, it did. It happened to you 2 or 3 fucking times already.
2 times. 2 times. Not 3. 2 times. 2 times.
It happens to Paige every 2 times a week, please.
Slender, how dare you? How dare you?
No,
you
not
talk about
slander
this
here.
when we
It's
get
true.
home. You'll see.
Mama's going to grab me. I just wanted to be funny. Oh, my cheeks.
No rest for the wicked.
My cheeks hurt from laughing so much. Okay, what are my future wishes and goals for the group?
If you say that reaction stream, I swear to God.
Well, I always wanted to make a reaction stream. So, like, this is just like I did a couple reaction streams, but like they usually like were just like pretty simple and not that like, you know, they were entertaining but probably not funny. And I had fun, but like I know I could do better, so I have the feeling doing it with a couple more people would probably improve it. And the other thing, like I definitely want our clips to do better. Like if like we are stirring the YouTube hodgepodge to see when we finally got a good recipe together, and until then it's just like putting in as many spices and everything nice in there and everything nasty in there too until we finally find the perfect recipe for YouTube. I definitely like thank you, Amy, for suggesting to get the V-Bites onto the talk show. That was like a really fun experience. Like, we are not just like a giant group or anything, but like this is just like nice to just like talk a little bit about like the inner workings of like VTuber groups or VTuber in general. Like, you heard like how much we struggle with like very small schedules that take like what 50 minutes of our day, and that's because like all of us are working our asses off. We try so hard because this is our passion job, and we all try our best. And you should not see that as a discouragement. You should see that as an encouragement that you can achieve everything and you can meet a lot of nice people through this. And I just hope that, you know, V-Byte, even if it doesn't become big in itself, I just hope it will be like a good example of a VTuber group that when people talk about like drama and upset people, they will never mention V-Byte because like we want the peace. We want to show people that you can handle problems without making a big fuss over it, because we can communicate. And I just want.
Oh hell yeah! I want to talk about Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, oh yeah, like. Oh yeah, we can do that. I didn't watch a lot of Scooby-Doo, so Eden has to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Please don't break another arm,
I used to watch a lot when I was young, and I'm really passionate about one movie that I really like.
Then apply as a guest. Like that's what I told all the co-hosts. If you're not,
Sunny, do not mention it. I don't want to go on a tangent now. Shh. Just...
Oh god!
Don't
mention it.
Right.
No, we are not talking about this cesspool. I like Velma as a character. Velma the show? No, we don't mention this. No, I'm not.
She's already going. Maho, no tangent. That girl. Where did I put my water ball?
Yeah.
No tangent. No Velma here. No, we talking about Vtuber groups.
Yeah, Vtuber
groups. Groups with VTubing.
Yeah. So, like, I just hope that our group will thrive in what we're having right now and maybe find ways to improve and help each other. Like, I want this Vtuber group to be a support structure for every member of it. And that's, like, what my hopes for the future are, is that VByte is becoming a stable structure that maybe cannot support our entire weight, but something we can lean on and something we, can get positive vibes from, you know, like we have a stream, we had only one viewer this entire stream, and we go to VBytes and see that like one of our own clips was doing bank and was like doing really well, and then you suddenly have the feeling again that it's worth all the work, because everyone that in this group works really hard, and they should all remember that you deserve every success you get from it, and every success you don't get from it just means we have to tinker a little bit more. It's not a question if we get it, it's just a question of when we get there. And I think we are like a good group of people that just, you know, we have the more chaotic people, we have the two nice people, we have one of the nice people that has like apparently a split personality when she plays certain games. Like, we have a good combination of like different kinds of funny, we have different combinations of personalities, and we have a really good friendship that I really, really appreciate between all of us. And I'm happy that we can just like be there for each other and be honest when
That's because you guys are
problems.
friendship shaped.
I'm friendship shaped. So I'm just happy I like got a couple more people that I can whine to whenever I don't know when another social media platform is bullying me, and you guys have someone that is, you know, like trying to keep up with Twitter and Blue Sky as best as she can, so she can like give tips on that side. I'm not good at it, but at least I try to keep up with what is happening there. And it's just like nice, and I want it to stay nice. No matter if we get more people in at some point or not, I just hope that the people we get in are people that will see this also as a support structure that only works when we all support each other. It's a group project.
Okay, I think we got most of the point.
Yeah. I wonder.
The reason why we are so determined. Sorry, I just have a little thing to add, because the thing why me, Maho, and Gear, most especially the Oreo account shows that we are so determined. I just don't know Oreo's personal circumstances, but for Maho, Gear, and me, we literally have no other options. Like, we are doing VTubing and art. Me and Maho and Gear is doing VTubing because we can't actually do a normal job. so this is our only option. It's do this or die.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
So I made this group also because the people here like need it. Like, we are determined by the fact that we need to. It's not just, you know, like we just having fun and we're doing this for fun. We're doing this because we need to as well. as well, we are having fun. We are having loads of fun, and we are friends indeed. But we are also very motivated separately as individual VTubers, and that's why we're in a group together because we have lots in common.
Yeah, but we have enough like differences that just help each other out. And I think that is actually a good way to wrap up this talk show. I need to thank VBite, like the entire group, to be here on time. Like this was scheduled in a week. They had like 1 week less to prepare than usually people have. The next talk show will be in 2 weeks. Apparently it will be Scooby-Doo because like I got outruled by all my other co-hosts apparently. Fine by me. Scooby-Doo it is then. Maybe I can try find one good Scooby-Doo movie or series I can watch. Please check out all the people that are here right now. Mods, co-host, were you doing the shout-outing for me in the Twitch chat?
Oh, that's me, isn't it? God damn it.
It's you, Amy and Eden. It's free mods and at the same time free co-hosts in the chat. I'm pretty sure you can with your combined powers you managed to shout out.
Oh, wait, I can't actually do it because I can't shout out people.
Wait, are you not?
Because I'm not a mod.
Oh
there has to be someone who's a mod.
Oh well. Then Amy is doing it, and remind me to fix that. Now that you are co-host, you actually.
I mean, I don't have to be mod. You can have your mods do that, and I'll do,
yeah. Your job
co-host
is
stuff like keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, your job is to keep an eye on the chat and tell me if something interesting happened that is like related to the talk show. Well, what is Oreo? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Oreo, why do you not shout yourself out? Tell people who you are and where they can find you.
You can find me on my Twitch on the off-brand Oreo. It's all the one word and no caps. And you can also find me on my Twitter, which I think I have linked to my thing, which I don't know if I do.
I got you, Oreo. Don't worry.
Thanks, Paige. Thanks, Paige. Thank you, Amy. You can find me there, and then usually I think I actually don't remember if I have my Twitter links to my Twitch. So, oops.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We can fix that over time.
Yeah, true.
What are you usually doing, like aside from V-Bites?
What I usually do is just play a variety of games and just kind of goof around. That's pretty much it.
That's more than enough. Apparently it works. As we just learned today, it works. Gear! Why are you not telling people who you are, where they can find you, and what you usually do?
Because I roam around and I'm hiding in somebody's walls tonight, so we'll skip past that. But whatever else I do is just reaction content, also just random variety of games on Twitch.
Oh yeah, let me get Gears YouTube as well.
Which
one?
I am subscribed to Gears.
Yeah, don't send a link.
Uh,
Don't send a link, or you will get
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, you get booted. The Automod will catch you. No.
I know what I'm doing. Bye.
I'm glad you do, because I don't.
You send it to Amy, I see.
Yep.
Perfect. See? Yeah, Automod can touch me.
Thank God, Automod.
Yeah, Amy takes out her shiny sword, looks at Automod. Automod shrivels away in fear. And Paige, you will be here more often, but like because this is like your first time of being a host, you get the honor of also shouting yourself out and tell people what you do.
No, I'm actually gonna shout out V-Bite because Amy's shouting out me in the chat, but who's shouting out V-Bite? Who's thinking of V-Bite? You know.
Please
check the channel for you guys.
Yeah, please check out our baby. We're taking really good care of it.
Check out V-Bite. We post shorts there. It's if you can't be bothered to watch the entire streams, most of the highlights will be there.
Yeah.
The good
And
stuff, you know, like bite-sized bites of V-Bite.
yeah, we may be bite, but we're also bite-sized, so don't worry. It's a short bite of entertainment. And if you have a favorite, what you're totally allowed to have, we have playlists, so you can just decide that you like Gear the most, or Paige the most, or Oreo the most, and then you can just go and watch their
Or
entire.
Maho the most.
Or Maho. Don't forget.
Okay, and Maho the most, and you can just watch the entire playlist of shorts that they uploaded so far. It's not that many. We're doing like 1 clip each per week, but like we've been doing that for like 2 months or so now, so we have like at least 8 clips or so. So you get at least like what, 8 minutes, 10 minutes out of entertainment. And if you watch all of our clips, what you definitely should do.
Have a free, surely have free time while on your toilet to check out V-Bite.
Yeah, like we are perfect toilet like entertainment. You sit on the toilet and you have your phone in your hands and you need some short entertainment while you sit there. You take your phone, you scroll to V-Bite, and you watch while you poop. And then you.
For me, I walked off.
Here's Rob.
V-Bite you on the toilet. No, we do not. We do not. I'm not condone this behavior.
I'm sorry. I'm sleep deprived. I'm saying bullshit. I'm sorry. This is the closest thing you get to me being drunk to not being drunk. Okay. Okay.
A tired drug. That's
Yeah.
a thing. That's like a real thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I love you all. Remember, my little sparks, you're the reason we all can shine, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. And until then, I say bye-bye.
You know I'm gonna get you. I'm going to get you.